data every day.
How would you like me to line up on this, Josh?
Sorry, just catch my brain up. So we're gonna grab that monkey's fist to pick it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, and if anything, we want to err on the caution of bringing it towards us and not
Yeah, not up.
not
Dragging it
towards
through
the
the-
camera or the gas tights on the other side.
And just so you know, Trevor, this benthos float on that weight
Yep.
is probably about -3 pounds.
Okay.
It is very floaty.
Cool.
The momentum of releasing it lifted it up like 3 feet.
Neat.
I was like,
It's not attached to anything right now.
no.
No.
Do we want to get it out of the way first?
We could set it off to the side.
I don't know. What would you
Might
rather?
give us a bit more room instead of bumping into it, I guess.
Would you want to do that?
Yeah, we could.
I don't know.
Yeah, less tangly.
Yeah, less tangly. Good place to grab that. Is that the rope there?
Maybe.
As I pull it away from you. Ooh, yeah, we are quite buoyant right now.
We are. We will be.
Yeah, go ahead if you can. Whee! Okay, nice. Just put that like right beside, eh?
Yeah.
We should have dressed the float up like a fish, added a tail to it.
Okay, let go.
Okay.
It's a great idea. You got like
It's
a little
like
box
holding the weights
fish.
up.
You see
Very
those
funny.
ones?
Imagine if you'd release it, it just shot up to the surface.
Felt like it. I was like, well, back up. It was like right up under the.
That's fun. What we got there? Twine? Rubber band, maybe? Okay. So, yeah, I guess grab it when you can. Cool. Oh, even cooler.
Fun fact, those monkey fists, inside of those monkey fists is a golf ball. Learned that during this expedition. Also learned that Nico's never tied a monkey's fist before.
Nico's never tied a monkey's fist?
Never.
Wow. Is that a hill you want to die on?
No, I'd try it.
Cool.
So this rope must be
Where are we
pretty
going?
buoyant then, because don't golf balls sink?
Yeah. Yeah. This line is quite floaty.
Cool.
We are
The
quite
golf ball
buoyant.
is more there to give the its structure while you're building it.
We are very buoyant. I'm still -24 even holding this.
Wow. Okay.
Do you want that 25 back in the bio box?
Nope. This is great.
Okay.
We're going to be bringing something back from where we put this. Is that correct?
No.
No.
Neat. All right, is there weights near where we're putting this?
No. Maybe.
Let me check the maps for you. That's why I was thinking you might want to have that weight.
We can make it work. I'd rather be too light than too heavy. And I think that 25 pound is too heavy, so I'm not worried about it.
There are some, we went by fairly near there, some Alvin weights you could scavenge. And there's
big
some mud.
stacks.
Mud, yeah. There's some mud you can load on.
Yeah, I'll plan to load some mud on that.
Some rocks
I think
you
it's the
pick up.
dive plan actually that I load mud on that.
Just touched it to the bottom.
But you have a fairly delicate operation to proceed with, so I don't know whether you want to be too light. I don't know. I would love to be light if I was ever piloting
going?
an ROV.
Nico, where are we going with this?
We're going south towards where you might see bars or a junction box. It should be maybe 50 meters south of us.
Maybe bars 2022. Can't remember when we last put that in. 2023? I don't know.
What do you have there on your screen?
I have a... No bars. Oh, here we go. A south
Yes,
bars.
that bars. That's
Great.
where we're headed.
Okay.
My
Yeah,
site layout
my
does
left
show
here.
some weights down there, but we'll have to
See
wait
it,
and
lots
see.
of tether, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're off our little map.
All right. 80 meters at 170.
Thank you.
Bridge nav.
I'd like to turn to port when
Yeah,
you come past
I'm
me.
taking a turn to port as we go.
Do you want to wait a
Yep.
minute?
Nope.
Okay.
Whatever.
80 meters at 170, please. Thank you.
Come up a little bit.
Yeah, cool.
Bridge, back to bridge. We have line back on board from your start recorder. All fire spares except for the 618 going up to
618.
Where'd we lose that? We lost a 0.7 there. Off our 681.
618. Yeah. Because it's under tension, it's thinner.
Crab sighting.
Oh, whoops! Don't do that.
Yeah.
Let's come a bit
Sorry.
higher up.
Sorry.
It's on the very protected end. Side, rather.
I can come up a little.
Yeah, sure. What was that, Nico?
I said that's at least on the very protected side.
Yeah, and I'm going
Try not to have
dead
it
slow.
right in your face.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Happy there?
Yep, that's great. I'll stay higher up too.
What's the white bricks that are attached to the side of the grid?
That is syntactic foam. So when this platform is too heavy for an ROV to lift, we have to add all this foam onto here. Fortunately, it makes it very heavy in air and then quite light in water.
That's what we have in our nodes as well, right? Do we have that foam in our nodes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's foam in the node, so you can pull out the actual middle section of the node
And,
with all the electronics.
and also the ROV, the big yellow top, is syntactic foam.
Oh.
And also
Could
the
you give me a bearing
orange
to my target, please?
balls that floated the moorings are all little microspheres of glass.
167.
Thank you. Still pretty close. I just did a big
That's
little spin,
JB12.
so I wanted to know if I was
That's
still on target.
JB10.
So here we go
Yeah.
to Kempf, our KEMF
JB12.
short
JB10.
period seismometer and BPR.
Did a quick search of what syntactic foam is made of, and it is a class of material created using preformed hollow spheres, commonly made of glass, ceramic, polymer, or even metal, bound together with a polymer. The syntactic portion refers to the ordered structure provided by the hollow spheres.
Your sonar is changed around, just so you know. Herc's on a 5-meter division, Atalanta's on 10.
Roger. Roger that. Am I following this cable, possibly?
These are probably heading down to the junction box, and then east of the junction box is going to be the bars.
Understood. Okay. Because the bars presumably is plugged into the junction box. Is this Sonia Village? Is that where we're going?
That is correct.
Cool.
The smallest smoker.
Yeah, I love it. So
Oh,
silly.
I didn't know that. The
Oh,
Sonia
yeah.
Village is the smallest smoker?
Well, there might be some smaller ones, but when we
later.
get there, you'll understand.
also really like this crack here. Maybe
I
wait
don't
on
think
top
we
of
can
the crack.
guarantee that it's the
That it's smoking?
smallest,
No.
or the smallest. Might not be either of those things. It's the most non-existent smoker. So here's that nice little fissure that
I
would be
love
the
this.
beginning of, you know, or the end of a hydrothermal vent. Would start with a crack like this.
The fissure is the beginning, potentially, of a new hydrothermal vent.
Or the end, if it closed up. So if we had the CTD data up right now, if we felt slightly warm or high variability temperature readings from it, we could guess that there's a little bit of warm water leaking out of there. But these are the cracks that are made by the earthquakes that are happening, swarms, and they, obviously this one is an old one, so it wasn't made by the last, recently, but
Steve, do you remember if this crack leads me to Sonia?
this crack will lead you to Sonia.
Perfect. I plan to follow it.
I think so.
I find
If you're not
follow-
heading south, retract what I said.
Roger.
No, your trajectory looks right.
Yeah, totally.
It seems to be lined up with the main fault that's to our east or to your port.
Roger.
And Sonia Village is right on the precipice of that large crack, and it's also at the base of S&M, so you could pick it up on your sonar.
Or like 20 meters from smoke and mirrors or something.
Yeah, should be off to your port.
Roger.
It's kind of crazy that you can just recognize a crack on the ground, Steve. And
We were just here.
okay.
And so I made that same spiel just
Do we want to increase our sonar range?
Sure, yeah.
an hour ago. Because it's interesting. Most people think that there's some sort of strange, it's usually a crack of some sort that starts the events, not like a little borehole. If you drilled a hole, it would make a vent here. In fact, that's what's basically happened to the one of the corks that would be going nearby at 858G.
Maybe not.
They drilled a hole there, and of course it became a vent and fried everything. So
Maybe it is. I don't know. That seems close. What's the red X? Any significance?
No, I figured I should probably stop the ship a little early on our move, so
Sure.
Ada stops there, and we're 15, 20 meters away.
Roger.
yeah, I'm dealing with that. Telling them yes, it's all okay.
Here's the sonar target. That is not Sonia.
I'm
It is
writing
wheat.
to them. To shore.
Bridge nav, hold position here, please.
We're going to keep going.
Oh yeah,
This is not Sonia.
No, this is just rock.
okay. Oops.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Yeah, you can stop the ship here. That's fine.
Yeah, that would put Ada.
Yeah. I thought you were stopping
16
because
away.
of this rock. Yeah, you're probably good.
Okay.
The crack kind of splits off into a bunch of little ones, but I think it's still this one.
Well, the cable is even
Pages
better.
right. Roger.
The cable will go to, well, I don't know which one. This one could go either all the way back to the Endeavour node or to, actually,
I
this one
believe
goes,
this one goes to the short
orange.
period seismometer.
We just went over it.
Yeah, this
Oh, you
cable
see.
goes to it. Yeah.
So that'll bring you back to the junction box.
Yeah. Which is fine. We can follow
How's
from the
our
junction box
offset
and it's
been
only
from the
30
red
meters
targets?
from
Pretty
there.
bang on or a little shifted?
At his offset?
The
Or
red
the target?
targets versus today's targets.
It kind of depends on when. These red targets are from a few different years.
Yeah, totally.
The
Oh, I
older
see.
ones are a little more off, but
Okay.
looks
Could
like
that be it? That might be it.
I
right
can
here.
see a cable maybe up ahead in the 180.
I can see the forward-looking thing.
Oh yeah,
Something looks
that looks barsy.
Sonya-like.
Yeah.
great.
There it
Yeah,
is.
that's what we want.
This majestic vent.
Towering.
Where?
Watch out.
Might miss it.
Well, it is pretty well right next to one of the more majestic ones.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
So,
see,
do you
that's-
have a plan for which side of this we're going to be putting this thing on?
Not yet. Not until we take a look at what the vent has done over the past
So what
several months.
Roger.
we did before, not that we're going to do that again, just to, I can't remember. I think, Trevor, you were involved. We put it on the slightly northeast end.
Yeah, I think I put those bars in. And we look we're looking almost south right now, so
Yeah, so maybe somewhere in this area here.
yeah.
We could place it there temporarily. We need to get it
Yeah.
plugged in and then assess what's going on with this vent.
I'm sorry, I still don't see the vent.
Video, can you zoom in, please? There you have it.
There it
It's
is.
so wee.
Isn't it so cute?
It's so wee. Oh.
It's hot. It'll
Yeah.
burn
That probe
your...
might be grown in.
What is that floaty bit that's growing on the end of the wire there?
That is, if you're looking at, there's two kind of different floaty bits. One is probably just heat protection for the wand itself that is slowly
Being melted?
disintegrating.
Come wide, please.
Thank you
can
for
come
the
full
zoom.
wide now.
Those are bacterial mats, Yuko.
Bacterial mats?
The white
Oh,
filaments.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds like the back row is discussing where we're going to put this down. In the meantime, I'm going to sniff around a bit for some ballast.
Thanks, Fabio, for chiming in. The white stuff on the vent are bacterial mats. And Fabio is one of our senior scientists. And he's an expert in the deep
On
sea
the left,
biology.
it looks like a gas tight.
Yeah.
We got a stack of
Okay,
valves.
Trevor, I think we're going to want to place it somewhere down here. The
Yeah,
other
roger that.
side all looks like it might have a bit of diffused venting and...
See the gas tight?
Yeah, there's a gas tight laying on
Yeah,
the dirt
what
over there.
is that a guess?
I'm not sure.
That could be ballast.
Yeah.
It could be ballast. Can you please zoom in video?
Parking
Let's
position.
take a look at what that is. It is not a gas
No,
tight.
that
It is something though.
something.
Sure is something.
No, yeah, that's been here for a while now. It has been described by our University of Washington colleagues as some Chinese stuff that was left here.
Okay.
So
Come
there's
wide,
quite
please.
interesting that we have quite a bit of international visitation.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can see the giant cliff there.
I sure can.
And then right in front, at the top of the screen is the base of S&M. So it's hard to fit the ROV in there a little bit, or it does fit, but... And then this
16
other
meters on your altitude there,
other spot
temporarily.
here
And 16 meters.
is
Oh, no, never mind.
diffuse venting.
Okay, so to stay on track, we're hoping to land this right around here somewhere.
Roger that. I was sniffing around for ballast.
Yeah,
in the
Nico,
meantime,
Steve, I
but,
didn't
we can land
put it in
without
the dive plan, but that hose is about 2 meters from the frame to the elbow in the sampler.
Yeah.
So
is there a specific orientation you
Yeah,
think?
if you could point this sampler, we want it facing the vent.
Roger. So, we're getting near to the landing zone, a specific spot you want it, or just kind of generally
Yeah,
this area?
all the way up here.
All the way up there. Okay, I might need to get a little closer, Josh.
Okay.
Yeah, if you get it there, then we can probably access the other side by, pulling the wand around.
Okay, you might be good, but your orientation's...
That's okay. I think I might just set it down and then I could grab the bar and
Yeah.
Yeah, roger.
We're happy with that kind of spot. I let go.
Yeah, but the only thing we can do wrong here is drop it off the cliff.
Oh, there's lots of wrong
yeah.
we could do.
So much wrong we could do.
Let's manifest positivity and successful.
So you're happy with that general location and then we'll just orientate it?
Yeah, I think we're going to have
That's
to
good.
move it a bit closer and
Closer.
orientation.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to spend 1 minute looking for ballast here.
Okay.
Ooh, there's an Alvin
And if I don't find anything...
That
yeah,
looks a bit heavy for you.
That's a little heavy.
Yeah. If I don't find anything within a minute or two, I'm going to just come back and suffer.
I got an interesting
Stack there.
request from Marv
Another
here.
one,
He would like to see if we could bring back that Chinese instrument.
That's ballast.
yeah.
If we're allowed to grab that and throw it on the porch, that's not nothing.
The Chinese instrument might be enough.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
okay? Can we do that first? Just put it on the porch
Put
for
a
now?
pipe or something beside that Alvin. Yeah, that is.
There are other weights if we follow this this cable back towards the junction box.
Well, whichever you would prefer, back row.
I have no idea how heavy the instrument is, so
It looks pretty, it just might be blocking your way a bit. But we do want to grab that, right, in the end?
Yeah, it doesn't...
do we?
Oh, that one right
Yeah.
there.
I haven't
Marv wants
decided
That's
that
another
yet.
stack, it looks like.
Yeah.
Marv, I think it'd be kind of interesting to see what's going on there.
We'll have to discuss with our expedition lead.
Got another Alvin stack. What's this white one here?
Yeah, the weights don't have descriptions on them, so they might all be Alvin stacks.
Just a white rock, somehow? I don't know what that is.
And we can take the Alvin weights, but not that.
We cannot take a full stack of Alvin drop weights because they're all
Too
bolted
heavy.
together. These all look like Alvin weights that I've seen so far. It's probably confusing for the data team because we call our own drop weights Alvin weights, even though they are not dropped from Alvin. They are vastly different.
Is that a bead bag there?
Yeah, let's grab that.
That's our instrument platform
Empty?
right there, right?
Isn't it supposed to be holding that guy down?
Yeah, maybe
Not doing a
that's-
very good job, but
It's not doing a good job, so we can always put it back later.
Would you like us to grab that? Or may we grab that?
Yeah, it's not doing a good job with that bottom pressure recorder right now, so.
Roger. Okay. Coming in kind of
probably because it
sloppy.
looks
Let
like
me,
it's
get a little closer first, Josh.
holy.
It's pretty bouncy right now. Okay, go for it. Lovely. Okay, I'll start making my way over to the whatever we just placed. What's that instrument called again?
The gas tight serial sampler.
Serial sampler, yeah. Right. Lovely.
Oh, this question came in a few minutes ago. This viewer said that their siblings are studying to be marine biologists and wants to know what is the craziest thing you've seen while exploring. I know the Nautilus has come across a sperm whale while deployed in the ocean, and that footage is available for viewing on Nautilus's YouTube channel. Personally, during this expedition, we saw a huge Venus flytrap sea anemone. It was during one of the earlier Endeavour dives. So I highly recommend Googling Venus flytrap sea anemone.
Yeah, and the geology around that area was really incredible as well. Just the way that the lava columns formed, and there were areas that looked like it looked like they could have been rooms, but they're all formed naturally just by geology. That was really incredible to me.
Okay, we're gonna get over here. We're gonna grab the bar and spin it.
That's right.
And slightly closer, you were saying?
Yeah, and slightly closer, because the
Where would you
wand
like
is
to grab it?
quite short.
I'm gonna grab
Dead center?
yeah.
Okay, I'll get a little closer, but not much. Okay, go ahead. Nice. Ooh, that's heavy. I'm gonna try to come up more.
Okay.
Of course, now we have the bead bag on too, which means we're negative, which is fine. I'm glad we didn't transit like that.
Yeah, it looks like a good orientation.
Happy there?
Yeah.
It's very close. It's on the hill.
Oh yeah,
Back
the
up
scope
just a
was a
little
bit
bit.
off. Yeah, there, back it up a little bit.
You have room with the manip.
It's going to fall on its back.
Try there.
So we have 2 meters, and we sort of want to float it in the middle.
It's all leaning cattywampus.
Yeah, is that still kind of, because it's going up the hill? It's hard
Let's
to tell with the
back away and
perspective.
take a look
But
here.
that's a good start.
I'm just worried that it's, it is a little floaty, and we put this cable on the backside, and then it
Yeah.
might even lean even further.
Yes, I agree. It's kind of a pit at this close, low corner.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe we should actually investigate the spot where we might want to go into it
Yeah, before we go and plug in the cable. Yeah.
and
Look
move it
at
around.
the hole you want to plug into, you mean?
Yeah.
Or you wanna,
Yeah.
And
Because we already have the 1 bars in there. We're going to have to find another spot, and it might mean moving this to the other side.
Roger, is the bar staying in?
Bars
Yes.
is staying in,
Okay.
so it's prime real estate right now.
So, let me see, do I have any extend here?
Yeah, we once had, how many things we had? We had the bars, we had, and
Oh,
3 or
the
4
The
Sanya.
yeah.
That's how it got its name.
Okay, let's have a zoom in here, please.
Yes, that's,
We can look at the spot we're going to put it in. Looks like the temp probe's been, or the bars probe's been grown over.
yeah, if it's giving good good temperatures, which should be checking here, maybe Cassie.
Yeah, if someone on shore wants to be checking temperatures for the Sanya bars and give us a readout, that would be very appreciated.
It's a little slow going here.
There is a decent spot right at the top, but this bit looks so delicate that
It looks like we're going to be knocking that off.
Yeah, probably.
I don't see how we're
There's no
not.
way we can put that in there and expect. But there's a lot of diffuse stuff all around it. So
Yeah.
So we want to actually probably, looking at this here, this side looks
that
like
angle
the
of
best.
approach. Yeah, what Steve is talking about is having the wand coming out this way, because there's the
Right.
least amount of diffusing coming out there.
Or
Yeah.
if we look over here, we don't know what's happening here yet, but
Yeah,
I'll come around the other side.
yeah, we'll have to go to a couple different sides and get a good plan of attack here, but it's looking like that's going to have to get a little knocked. A little dig. Too delicate.
yeah, I'm broken regarding plotting utility. So Shore or Cassie, it's up to you. I think you'll be broken too.
Pardon?
The link seemingly broken on Oceans for Steve here.
Okay, well, Alex on shore for our shore support today has reported that this bars in Sanya is reporting roughly 300.5 degrees.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So
Not
it's
as high
gone.
as I thought it would be.
So it's gone down a bit.
It's gone
Alex?
down. Last it was at, yeah, if we could get some history on that. What was it, maybe 6 months ago?
So is that other side?
Yeah, this
See
is
in the-
also looking good, Steve.
This is close to the side. You can see on 180
Yeah,
cam
that
the
looks better,
orientation of the.
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah, I think this is less likely to start diffusing than the other side.
And that means we don't really have to move.
And that means we don't have to move it.
Like that.
Bonus.
There
But-
is, I believe, a diffuse flow thing or something under the vehicle right now, or I can't remember. How to take a look. I don't know if I want to land on that. But maybe I do. I don't know. Let's take a look.
Yeah, take a look. Let's get a good idea of
Come
where
wide,
we can
please.
land and where we can't, because we're going to be working in this area quite a bit to do the gas tights.
Yeah, roger.
Yeah, I don't know what that thing is there.
Steve, I'm looking at a plot sent by Alex on shore, and it looks like it was somewhere a little under 300 degrees and then had a big drop down sometime between March and April. And after that big drop down to about, where did it go?
Zoom in,
290
please.
something. It went up to a
Good
little,
there.
that 300.5.
Okay, so it's up, if anything.
Yeah, it's up slightly. It's up maybe a degree or two.
Okay, I was remembering wrong. There's no real flow over here. Nothing to worry about. Perfect.
Nice
Okay.
titanium stuff.
Well, what would you like to do? Would you like to square up this instrument again? You can come wide video. Square up the instrument so it's more stable, or do you want to sit down and
Well,
start poking at stuff? Or what would you like to
we
do?
have two options. I think it's best before we leave and plug in this instrument, we should make sure that we can get a into the vent from this angle. So I think it's sitting down and poking around a bit, maybe using the reamer.
Okay, and you're happy with the tippiness of that platform?
For now, I
Yeah,
think we
just-
might have to fix that when we plug it in.
Yeah, we'll be pulling
Roger.
towards forward, so we're not going to knock it over.
My thinking is if we are going to change where the ROV can land by moving this, then we should do that before we settle in, make a hole, and then can no longer access it. For
Sorry,
example,
sorry,
let's
what
say
do you mean?
we
Oh,
slide
yes.
this instrument to the left
Yeah.
for more stability, then now we no longer can land there, and perhaps a reamed hole is actually worse.
Okay, well let's I don't like the tilt it's on now, so
Okay.
let's slide it a bit over to here this way and back
Okay.
a bit. That looks flatter.
And am I allowed to eventually land on that chimney on the top left, the old chimney?
I would avoid it.
That's
Okay.
probably warm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did not see any shimmering, but that does not mean it's,
Yeah, if it broke it might shimmer.
yeah, roger.
It used to have this diffuse venting there. We had a little top hat on it there, but now it's grown, which is interesting why it has grown.
Try and slide to the left here. How's that?
Still some, yeah. Not great.
Going again?
I don't.
Yep. Okay.
Oop, that's not the way I want to
Oh.
grab it, sorry.
Okay, let me re-square out
Yeah,
here.
roger.
It feels like it might just need to come a bit back from the mound because it's obviously still.
Go ahead.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
And I'd come back a bit. How about there?
Right here?
Probably the best we've had.
That feels better.
Yeah.
So let's check it out, and let's check out the distance.
Yeah, can we get an assessed distance to the vent? Is that?
Yeah, I can side view it here too.
Yeah,
Give you a porch width indicator.
please.
While we're on this side,
and
let's look
Jeb,
at
you
this
said
side.
the wand cable is 2 meters to the elbow?
Yes.
That's right, from where it's strain relieved onto the platform.
Okay.
2 meters, that's
With a float.
That seems a little tight.
With a float in the middle, roughly in the middle,
Yeah.
which is removable.
Removable, neat.
I
That's a
guess
good
the
touch.
cable length is dictated by
Yeah, you can't make it too
sampler
long.
things rather than
Yeah,
anything
not too
else.
an operational, right?
Yeah,
I think
if
the
I go right
concern,
above it, we
the
can,
concern was
well,
that
not really.
fluids might start to cool in the tube if it was too long,
I see.
start to precipitate.
So there's your scale. We know how big a bar's wand is, we know how big the platform is, and
That seems like it's going to make it.
just. So from, let me back up a sec. I wonder if I could land right there. I think it's clear underneath me. I'm not going to land on the receptacle on the right or on the bars. Can I land on this little rock right in front?
Seems like it. Yeah.
It's got a zip tie there that hasn't melted, so it can't be that hot. And are you ready for us to do that now?
Yep.
Okay. Might be a bit of a tough reach over to the left, but we can shimmy if we need to.
Do I need to reamer and stuff first?
I believe so.
Yeah. That's on the starboard box, I think.
Do you want to get that out before I land?
Maybe.
Okay, I'm going to stand by then. I'm going to get up just a couple meters, and then I can autos and hold. Okay, holding there.
I might need the sample cell if you can open the box.
Opening. Reamer is,
there
it is, nice.
See it. Okay, close the box.
Closing.
So the SPS at that core hole must go south, and the BPR goes north.
Yeah,
Is that correct? Did you?
Not the worst.
The SPS is
Yeah.
right here,
Yeah.
The easiest
and
grab from two
the
little
BPR is
hard
right down
boxes.
here, right by the junction
I'm
box.
kidding.
So they're both
Ah.
running north.
Okay, well, get the arm in. I'll
Oh, I
see if
thought
I can
this
land
was
here.
I thought there was a BPR there too, but maybe that was just a converter of some sort.
Yeah.
Remember the same triangle thing?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
I think, is that rock going to be too close to the arm? Maybe. Maybe if I just am on the edge of it. Yeah, I think I have to spin my butt around a bit here. That's fine. What if I do that in auto heading? See how that goes. I guess we want to be really stable for the gas tight, but this is a first crack at it. I'll tilt up. And pan right. See what I can give you here. Can I take bubble on the porch?
Yeah. So what are you thinking here, Steve?
Well, if we're going to do the gas tight first, we might as well do the temperature first, obviously.
But
So we
reaming-
need to
reaming first?
get access to something here.
We're going to have to just touch that that gray thing. It's going to fall over. So
Yeah.
I think that's what we do.
That's what we're kind of aiming for.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it'll fall right over.
Can I get some zoom in, please?
Yep.
And we're watching the
There it goes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bye.
And then, yeah, if you can see if the reamer goes in there at all, we want to go all the way down to that tape, and that will know. But let's be careful, because the bar's wand is in there. We don't want to hit it. I could use a better perspective to see whether we'd be hitting the nozzle a bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
See
Not a lot of room for two things in here, is
Can I
there?
go full? That's full zoom on the upper cam. That's full zoom.
What are you thinking, Steve? I think we try and push this reamer any lower and we're just going to hit bar's nozzle. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the
tried
bars
super
up
hard
here.
Yet, so let me know.
Let Shore just worry about the bars data. We can ask for readouts. Let's focus on what's
we
in
want to
front
see
of
what's
us.
happening now.
Yeah, well, let's ask Shore for a readout.
You want me to stand by?
Yes, please.
Okay, standing by.
What was that you'd like a readout on, Nico?
A temperature of the bars, please. The Sanya. See if it's moving at all.
If it's moving at all, sure, I can get them to do that.
Yeah, would like to be getting live readouts as we do this. We'll be asking often.
So this site is called Sanya Village. Is there another small hydrothermal vent somewhere nearby?
Yeah, just a bit further south, we've got smoke and mirrors, which we'll also probably try and do a gas type for. It's more of a flange pool style.
Do you have any gas types that are, sorry, go ahead.
Shore reports that the temperature is still 300.5 degrees.
Okay, Steve, it's the same.
So you can keep on reaming.
Okay.
They're not contacting. The resistivity sensor is long dead.
Can we zoom out just a little bit? That's good there. Thank you.
Reaming is
without
also a
hitting the-
new scientific term.
Nice.
Jesus.
You can see the shimmery dust cap in the background.
There's a couple dust caps laying around that I saw.
And you said you want to go right to the orange tape?
Yeah, I believe that indicates
Pretty hard right in that height.
because otherwise that seems a little shallow for the new wand to be able to support itself with.
Shore reports that the bars at Sanya has gone up a little bit to 300.8 degrees.
Okay.
I'm going to pan right.
Yeah.
So you might be able to fix the bars. I mean, you can see it's a right angle.
Oh, you're starting to knock the bars with the reamer there. I'm seeing it move.
Or the whole structure. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you are. Yeah.
I was coming out there a little bit. Yeah, so I don't want to get too
Too aggressive.
aggressive there.
We have to think like we're another wand going in here, and so far I'm not seeing a good approach.
So how deep did we get? We got in.
We got to about here, I would say.
So that's 5 inches, Jeb. How long is that piece? It's about 5 inches, isn't it? 6 inches?
The reamer?
No, the
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 new probe.
wand.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think the expectation was last time that we'd get at least 5 inches of the,
So we almost got it right now, and we're touching that. The bars is probably going to move up in temperature. It's not moved up for me for some reason. But
It's gone down a little bit again. It's 300.3 now.
fractions of a degree. That's not too bad.
Yeah, Shore is reporting that it's kind of noisy, up and down between 300.3 and 300.8.
So there is no ceramic in there, Jeb. In the well, no working ceramic in this one, right? The resistivity is gone.
Yep.
So we give it another little gentle push, maybe would not cause any harm that I can think of.
No, I don't think so, unless we start really beating on the temperature sensor that's in there. But
so maybe another light sort of push in there, just in case we can.
Sure.
And you want the same spot that was moving the bars, because I could see it moving around a little bit.
Yeah, if you can push a little bit away from there.
Yeah, try a slightly different angle.
Yeah, angle would be better. But we want to clear that for the bars too, basically, so it gets the flow as well.
Yeah.
So I'm trying tilted away a little bit.
Yeah, that's great. I'm watching the bars. Oh, yeah, you're moving the bars.
The orange tape is almost melted away.
Pretty hard that direction.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty, that's kind of where roughly where I got to before.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah, I'm not sure if that's deep enough yet.
right.
Can you angle a bit more? Yeah, just like how you're doing there, in that direction. Yeah. There we go. Maybe.
It's about roughly the same, and I just hit this hard spot. I just don't want to go too. Oh, I just kind of tapped the bars down. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's okay. As Steve said, it would be nice to get this bars up to a slightly higher temperature as well.
If it's getting the temperature.
Nice.
As long as the new deployment is higher or equal to that, then we're probably pretty.
Oh.
But I think we're changing things now. I imagine we're going to see a change in temperature, but it's very slow here, so I'm relying on Alex give me constant
can we get
readouts.
Another temperature readout, please?
It's still coming at 300.5 degrees.
It's very stable. I gotta do a pan right again.
Sure. I'm kind of been sliding the vehicle around a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, so it's a little bit rough in there, isn't it? So.
It's there's just a hard spot everywhere. I kind of poke around at the
And then sometimes you get into it slightly deeper, and we won't be able to do that with the other unit.
No, we'll have to be quite gentle.
The temperature has jumped up a little bit to 301.1 degrees.
Oh, no.
Isn't that down? Sorry?
No, that's up. It was at 300.5.
Oh, I see.
Minusculely by like a degree, not even.
Oh, that's
that
definitely
was
on the probe there.
So the probe
so
is there.
Don't do that move again.
So if the probe is that way, let's tilt the opposite direction over to the right.
Yeah.
And
that's the way I've been kind of poking, but I was running to a dead end there.
It's back down to 300.8 now.
.300 is the arbitrary number we all like to see.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, every time I kind of shove down harder, it moves the bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the concern I have is that you can see this already has quite a bit of black smoke as it's coming out of the hole. It's not that pure clear, so it means there's mixing with some seawater at the upper end.
Well,
Yeah, so the nozzle, like, and the intakes will all have to be below that line, right?
Right, or below wherever that water, wherever the water's getting in.
So the water makes it turn black? Interesting.
Yeah, the oxygen, it has no oxygen. It's clear if it's coming through the seafloor, and then it hits oxygen, and then the master controller of everything, oxygen.
You want me to keep probing around?
Yeah, we're gonna have to, I think.
Well, the only other thing we could do, which it takes a bunch of time, is pull out the temperature probe and see if we stick it down there, do we get the same temperature as bars?
I think that temperature probe is pretty...
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So that was a little further away.
Oh, it's moving the bars a bit.
That's okay, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe not that.
Maybe not that much.
We can push it back down.
And I can see that the bar's temperature probe is on our side, so it's away from the reamer, which is good.
That's good. It's that that line right there, yeah.
Just trying to do really subtle movements here.
But yeah, that's on the far side of it, and I think that's going to be our ticket.
I guess it's one motion.
I'm pretty nervous about. You got any more pan? Or are we pan?
That's all the pan I got.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm kind of hooked on this somehow with the.
Maybe go back down.
I don't want to just come winging out of here.
Yeah.
Do you need a vehicle move for that, or?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really nervous if I come up, it's just going to jump that bars right out of there.
Can you roll it away from you?
I've been trying to move away and change the angle, but it's not moving.
Just not
much.
doing it, eh? That's full right for me.
Okay.
Without retracting back.
Can you push any lower?
Well, every movement I make right now moves the bar handle. Sideways. See, I'm moving it there.
Yeah.
In towards us a little bit.
A little bit of bars movement is okay. We just don't want it to fall out, right? So it's only on the pulling the reamer
really
out of
forcing
the
the
hole
vehicle
that
there.
we're going to be.
So I'm gonna.
It's also slid the porch, not just rotated. So if you actually get off of there, I can reset the vehicle and you can try again.
Okay, I'm gonna let go of the reamer.
Video come wide, please.
Okay, letting go.
Okay.
Yeah, they appear to be one and the same.
I need to zoom out on this for a
I wonder
sec.
if you come
Well-
around like the other side, like then I don't know if they have my arm over the bars and stuff.
Ooh, hold on. Let me
Or
just figure my life out here. I could do that, yeah.
like just a difference, so I don't have to reach over top of it.
Right. I can try that, or we can do another try here first with a back to the original vehicle position. Up to you.
Yeah, sure. I kind of know I guess I know my movements a little bit.
Yeah.
Bar's temperature has gone up a bit. It is now 301.7 degrees.
But it's steady at that, kind of not
It doesn't-
outrageously hot.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be significantly changing.
I am a little farther back and down than before.
Yeah.
Oh, and my auto heading's moving me? No, it's good. Okay, I can pan left a bit. Line that up.
It's really far away.
Oh, it is far away, isn't it?
Really far
You
away.
might. Why don't I do that again?
I can't even reach that.
Yeah, let me do that again. Do it the same, but better. Yeah, not my finest. There. Oh, I bounced off again. Rats.
Were we planning to try to take the human gas, serial gas tight sampler wand from here, or more from the other side?
I think from this direction, because this side is got the least indication of heat.
Yeah, no, I mean the actual, where the ROV, so I was just going to suggest we go to the other side with the ROV. Like over here. But
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. And maybe angle this.
You tilt up.
Yep. Yeah. I'm trying to bring the head around just a little bit more.
Okay. Can we zoom in, please? That's good.
Neat.
Oh, that worked.
That's so pretty well, everywhere we see, that's pretty straight vertical, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
So we know that that's the direction we want to go with the other one.
agreed.
As long as we can remove this without
Yeah.
jostling the bars too much, then we're all set.
Yeah. Let's get a better viewing angle of it. Ta-da!
Nice
Perfect.
one.
Nice.
We got a very warm rod.
So yeah, it was almost like a little bit angled in towards where the bars
Right.
rope was going, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, would you like to stow this reamer? Is that the story?
I think you're ready to stow.
Yep.
I'm ready on
Agreed.
starboard
Okay,
box.
go for it.
And I would have said we want to plug this thing in before we take the gas tight to give our shore team support to do that, but you are sitting in a good position. I'm wondering if we go ahead and just do the gas tight while we're here.
Whatever you'd like.
And
We
then
can get
plug
back
it
to
in.
this spot. It might take me a minute or two to land, but once we're landed, it's pretty repeatable. Up to you.
I'd say we're here, let's take the gas tight, and then we'll get the cable and plug it in, and if we have to wait a second or two for the drivers to start, we will.
Okay. Video, please come wide on the Hercules.
Yeah, if we
Thanks,
split
Nav.
into two, then we can do minor adjustments once
Thank
we
you.
are we're certain that we want to go on this
More
whole,
box?
like turning the,
I think I'm going to be all right.
maybe
Mm-hmm.
nudging it so it's more and straightening it out so it doesn't fall over, etc. Otherwise, if we plug it
That's
in, then
definitely when
we're
you want to be
doing everything
careful
one
with
shot.
all the connectors and the pokey stuff.
And dust cap on the
Rod right
outside.
in there.
Yeah. Yeah, right on all the pins and stuff, yeah.
So I'd like to, we'll have to take a look at the nozzle directions of the two gas tights. I'm hoping one is opposite for smoke and mirrors and one is
I might have
normal
a
for
hard time getting that out without hitting the other bars handle. You know, because I'm going to have my arm like right in, right there.
Understood.
Like
You mean getting it out of the,
they want to get a gas tight out of the front porch,
getting
right?
it out of the porch, yeah,
I'm
okay.
be like right into that orange part.
Well, do you want to try or do you want to come up to do this?
Let's have a look. Might be just.
I'm not sure if
maybe this
the upward
mess me,
one
but-
made it to the
Oh, yeah, I don't know, let's
ROV
give it a
or
try.
the.
Okay, I'm going to line up
or
on
the
the
tool
box.
basket.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
And
If
then
we
we'll take a
don't, we'll
look
go look
inside.
for a, and we only have to shoot
We
one.
got to figure out the nozzle angle too.
Yeah.
Then we'll go look for another.
Yeah.
I might be able to get that actually.
Yeah.
Okay, do we have downlight on?
Otherwise, if we blow
Going
one,
to
then we have an upward
porch.
one
What is this,
Yeah.
forward
Yeah.
box, toolbox?
that we can't use. So either way, but I think these are both.
I think it should be okay.
These are both
I'm
normal.
gonna extend
So
out just a little.
either one.
Yeah, so it's the way you probably want to have it. We'll still go over there and find a.
Yeah, after the
If we do
sampler.
one.
Yeah.
Okay,
And if
back
we
row, there's your
do two, then
nozzle
we just-
configuration.
Yeah, they're both the same. So anyone you want to grab for this, fine by us.
We're not doing the sideways one anymore, eh? Did we talk about that last dive? Were we going to do the sideways?
Not with us.
Okay. Do you want to grab the paddle for slapping?
Sure. Is that in the starboard one?
I believe that's the case.
Yeah, let's grab it just in case we need it. I might need the bigger
understood.
screens for that one.
Understood.
This looks sideways to me. It's not the way I normally do them.
This is the pretty standard. This is what we started the cruise with, where the
No.
T-handle's on top of the disc, and then it gets the Orion into the bottom of the craft. And on the previous time we launched, we had them so the plunger was to the left of the T-handle.
Let's see that starboard.
Oh, that.
The plunger's on the left of the T-handle. You can get the Orion over here. You can get the craft over here, and then the snorkel goes down from there. But these are back to the original configuration.
Yeah, but the nozzle is not going down. It's actually 90 degrees out. You see the nozzle there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's weird. Yeah. I've never seen them like that.
Like this is the normal way. This is what I don't want to see anymore.
That's not the normal way, unfortunately, for
Well,
my books.
it is how they all came to the ship.
Okay.
And we rebent two of them to be, instead of coming towards us, they went to the, from this perspective, to off to the right. And that worked a lot better.
Do I have a good enough grip on that? Hopefully.
Probably, hopefully.
Well, that's why we have the paddle, I guess. Okay, we can close that box.
Roger.
With having this extra level of difficulty right in front of us.
Yeah, perfect.
Can we tilt up at the HG?
Yeah, you bet. I was just about to do that. Why am I doing this hard mode? Forearm roll here, and then I'm going to pitch in.
I barely have that.
Perfect. Nice. Maybe I do want to pitch out. Well, what do you want? What do you want from me?
What do I want to do?
Eventually I want the T-handle lined up, but
I want you to azimuth the left. Yeah.
And do you want me to roll the forearm in?
Oh, I can't quite get it square.
Here, I mean, you're like a meter away right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
You're gonna need a forearm or a shoulder towards you.
Yeah.
Like, what about that? Maybe? I'm gonna pan left with the HD.
Am I gonna hit the bars with my arm?
You want me to shoulder right at all?
Yep, I think we want to, yeah, azimuth right.
I'm gonna turn the pressure down, azimuth right. Maybe enough?
Maybe.
Nice. I can half close these jaws.
Yep. Try that.
Oops, need more pressure. Half closing.
There.
Does that make you happy?
I think so.
How does it?
No,
No.
not deep enough.
No.
Oh, I see where I gotta get to, way up there.
Way up in there. I don't know if you get there with that grip. I think you might have to re-grab it.
Oh, down. Can you open?
Opening. More?
Yeah.
It's full open.
Oh boy.
Hoo-hoo.
That's a weird grip. I might have to put it down and just grab the pucks.
You can put it down in the jaws how it was, all dangly.
Yeah.
That's a good grab for the pucks.
Sure. Actually, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe there,
Maybe.
based on that camera. I'm gonna go slow.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I'll let go.
Okay.
It's all about untangled here.
Yeah. Oh, you wanted it harder? There you go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna open it just a hair.
Okay.
You can even smear it if you want. Open a hair.
What do you want me to do?
If you just pull up, you'll smear it into the jaws. You know what I'm saying?
Can you just open?
Okay.
Know what I'm doing on there. Come on, shoulder.
Nice.
Why is this challenging me so bad?
That looks right.
Is it?
Yeah, I think if I close right there, you're going to get
Okay.
at least close anyway. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'll let go.
Okay.
Sorry, this was my double perspectives there were playing with my brain.
I think
So
that's got
pilots,
it.
before you grab a gas tight,
Roger.
we have a request to verify the temperature that the bars is seeing here.
With the temp probe?
So that means getting the temp probe out.
Okay, I'll get this feller out of the way. And good luck, Josh. We got...
I need you to porch out.
Yeah, I'll tilt the camera down to all kinds of things. I think I need the...
You need the box in and porch out.
Yeah, Raj. Forward box
This is the
closed.
Frankenstein probe, right, Nico?
That's right.
Frankenstein.
The Jabars.
Sorry, the Jabars.
Tilt
And it's
down.
been working well?
So I've heard, yes.
Yeah. My watch ended before I got to see it in action for the first time.
Extend out. Let's see if I can get a visual on it. I don't know.
It's right in, like,
It's in the crotch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like in behind the channel.
All right, this is going to push the vehicle, so I'm going to go really low pressure and make it really slow.
I think it already is. Super slow, even at 20 something.
Okay, Roger. Nice.
It's just so helpful to be able to do that.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
like it's just like
it
game
is.
changing.
It's absolutely the right thing.
Okay, can we go super wide on the 180 as well?
Yeah, Roger. Super wide. And let me know what you want with the Zeus. You want me to follow you down?
Yeah, I'm just trying to, where's the ball?
There's the jaws. Okay.
Is it way in there? Can't even see what I am. I might just see if I can grab it out here and get it into a spot where I can actually see what I'm trying to grab.
Understood. Apparently it stays in the channel pretty good.
Okay.
According to Danny, if you put it in there, it kind of locks in. I'll tilt down one more bump.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah.
It is bungeed.
So the handle was like not a great spot.
The impossible grab? Come on.
So I think we need to porch in.
Okay, porching in.
So bungee is going to pull it back.
Yeah, Raj.
It's good there, I think.
Okay, stopping.
You guys might just want to get this grip and then hold on a second. I'm overhearing some conversations over here that aren't giving me the best hope for this temperature reading.
Okay.
I don't know if I let go of this, is it going to spring out of
The reference temperature didn't go back down, so that it's possible that it's not right, but this will prove that it's not right if we stick it in there and it doesn't give you the 300 degrees.
Porch in a little more,
Okay, porching in one bump.
I think it's a good, worthwhile to do since we have it in our hand. So the reference is just added to the full temperature.
Yeah.
And it stayed 43 degrees since last night, or 40. It's moving all over the place, but it seems it's like it jumped from 2 degrees to
hot tub water.
Check me to
So
down.
And porch out. Do we want to porch?
we
Maybe
could
I can extend out,
recalibrate
you can
it.
see it.
Yeah.
By doing
never
this.
mind, I'm fully extended.
The gas tight is just.
I can maybe drunken bubble, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely going to be drunken bubble.
There you go. Is that helpful?
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow,
Completely.
First time ever you can't see anything
Yeah.
in any camera.
We need more cameras.
have a viewer wondering if we've ever boiled an egg on a hydrothermal vent.
I'd say the egg would be pretty hard to bring down here.
I've seen eggs come down before, not on a hydrothermal vent. They have gone down and come back up just to the seafloor. They're disgusting.
Grip I got there. It is not a premium grip.
It's impressive
got
that
a little bend in
the pressure of the ocean
Yeah,
doesn't
already.
crush the egg.
A little off to the left. To the right, I guess.
I don't know how to put this down to be able to
Regrab.
not have it fly away.
I think you're committed.
Am I committed with that? Look at that. Have a look at that.
Oh yeah. That's great. How could you do worse than that? if it's stuck out like that, you might be able to go like this actually.
Could definitely do.
You know what I mean? If you're grabbing it like this, you can just wrist out.
Well, I'm not worried about like directing it, I was worried about hanging onto it. Like,
oh yeah.
It's not like the best grip in the world.
It's not.
Anyway, okay, so holding on Nico's order here.
Yeah, it sounds like they want to go ahead and take some temperature.
All right, let's
Yep.
Give me some views of the things that want a temperature.
So it's interesting, while that sensor was in the sheet, it was reading about 40 C. Now that it's out, it's around 6.
So it's about right.
Maybe we were sitting on a
Maybe
small
I was
diffuse
sitting
flow.
on a, sitting on
I got to be honest and say it's been reading that most of the dive.
Oh, okay.
So.
So Jeb is about 6 degrees, like the ambient temperature right now, would you say?
Yeah, the last reading was, let's just double check. The reference
Should be moving down to 2.
5. It was 5
That's
Celsius.
moving towards
Thank
2.
you.
Yep, it has been dropping.
That's the tip. You're just going to read the tip, right? So don't get confused.
They're equivalent because it's in a thermally, like it's where it was away from the vent, they're the same. Right?
You got a hot spot on your vehicle.
So, how do you want me to stabby it right in there, or do you want me to just put it over the top of the hole?
Vertically in,
Vertically in, Roger.
if possible.
Yeah.
Without destroying the bungee or the cable.
Can I get more tilt up, please?
Or the...
And I'll do a little right just to... You gonna keep the arm like that?
Well, I don't have to.
You can do whatever you like. And back row, I found a photo of the gas tights that we modified for the better nozzle angle.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I can show you that at some point.
Yeah.
I thought that would get
Happy to
passed
see
around
that.
through the team, but I guess it did not. So I'm...
Yeah, I've never seen them done the way they are now, even though you probably did them earlier in the dive. It's just not the way they're supposed to go.
So for any viewers that are tuning into a live stream, we are currently diving at the main Endeavour vent field. This wee little hydrothermal vent is named Sanya Village. It is at the base of the smoke and mirror hydrothermal vents, which are, I believe, mostly flange pools. So
Jeb, are you able to get me a reading on this once it's inserted?
I will, yeah. I haven't seen much variation yet, so
Awesome, thanks.
we're currently
I hope to see it wake up once it gets on.
we're currently taking the vent's temperature using a...
There we go. It's starting to step up a bit. I'm seeing 65 degrees right now.
Okay.
170.
Can we zoom in a little more, please? That's good.
Would you like any on the upper cam?
Sure. Just gonna get a visual on my depth here. Just come out of the flow, back in.
I can also maybe get you it with bubble. Yeah, that's not nothing.
307.
Locking off.
Okay. So that's higher than what the bars was reading,
Yeah, a little bit higher.
but in the right
A
ballpark.
few degrees as a percentage of the entire rating. It's just a couple percent, or less than. That's a little over 1% maybe. 255.
I'm just locked off right now, just so you know.
297.
Let me know if you want me to move. Kind of up against the edge, I think, when you see in bubble.
Mm-hmm. Are we waiting on back row for instructions, or what are we waiting on?
So Jeb, are you happy that this is
What's the temperature reading at? What, are you?
Right around just under 300 now, but it did reach 307.
Can you go deeper? How deep is it? An inch, 2 inches?
302.
It's probably 4 to 6 inches in there.
Okay, so that's matches the
sounded
bars.
right. Yeah.
So A, it works. B, it's a good temperature.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're happy.
That feels good.
We're happy.
Okay. Let's come, actually, just going to try and come out, and we'll come wider. Maybe it wasn't 4, maybe it was more 2 to 4 inches, I'd say. Okay, we'll come wide, please.
For us to take a gas tight sample, the temperature of the vent has to be 300 degrees or higher. Is that correct, Steve?
That's what we like to see.
Well, we just want to make sure we're in the same stream as the bars. So we're using the temperature to prove that.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And we want the bars to be in end member temperatures.
And the probe on the ROV is has been kind of Frankensteined on. The original probe unfortunately got a little bit toasty during one of our previous dives at Endeavour. And the very talented engineers on board, including Jeb and Josh and Gabby and Trevor, they all work together to take the temperature probe from a recovered bars device and MacGyvered it onto the ROV.
This one.
Yeah, and it's working pretty well. The only issue is it was designed for a place where it could sit and really settle in to take a measurement. So these quick ones, you know, sometimes we just have to correct, or excuse me, make sure that we've got it positioned just right to try to simulate how it was in the vent originally.
I don't know. Maybe able to smear it in there a little bit.
The question is, will it stay? The answer is no.
That's actually great. I can actually see the handle there.
Yeah.
I'll leave it there.
Yeah, don't porch in or out. Perfect.
Okay.
Is it gas tight time?
Gas tighting?
Yeah, please.
Do I need to remove the safety handle first? Is that what I do?
I believe that's true. Let me get this fully retracted.
I would recommend removing that first.
Removing that
because you've
first.
already got the paddle piece in the other hand, so.
You can have something to pull against if I keep the drawer closed. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Whoop, wow, I just let me move too far with bubble a couple times first, and then by the time you're done, it'll be lined up for you.
Roger.
The next question is, does it sink? Looks like it does. I can extend this forward box. You can drop that in there.
Okay.
Okay, box is fully out-ish.
Ooh, that got a little toasty on the jaw there.
Yeah, Look at that.
Yeah, you were in there for a while. With the reamer, I guess. Relieved any stress that could have been built up in the inips. How's that?
Except for the instant quenching by pulling it into the 1 degree Celsius water.
Hardened it.
Right.
It's a sword.
We'll temper it later. Let me know what you want with the Zeus.
Looks like a pretty good grip.
It's hard to know if I got the...
Before you pick that up, oh yeah, never mind.
Did you say before you pick that up?
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Before you pick it up, it's good.
Not quite right.
So skipping the details between the nozzle direction and the handle, Trevor, you want the nozzle to be the 90 degrees out of that, right?
Yeah, to the ROV operators, it doesn't really matter where that rail is. That rail can be on any side.
Yeah, exactly.
I just care about the end result of the nozzle.
Right, so you want it 90 degrees out of what it is now.
Yeah.
I also was not looking at the rail. I was just thinking about handle to nozzle orientation, and that's the way I've always seen it, regardless of the rail.
Exactly.
Is that what I
That
want?
looks almost right.
It's not quite right.
Bubble shows you actually that's a good bubble view. The jaws tips are just slightly this way.
So yeah, but this is wrong, and you want it 90 degrees, right?
Well, it's not wrong. It's just more difficult, and we can make it work, of course.
No,
it's just going to take more flapping.
Yeah.
But why don't we, after we're out of the van, we can do a little diagramical, and I can show you what would be ideal.
I know exactly. It's if we did it the way it's supposed to be, it would be the way you want it.
Possibly. Handles are such a blessing and a curse.
I know.
Like so hard to grab, but when you get them, they're so solid.
Not it.
Not it.
No.
What is? I just want it on that angle so I can see it. But it won't give it to me. I just want to turn it a bit. So
right.
See.
Yeah, seeing is a neat treat. You don't get that treat.
Dying here. Okay, here we go.
This time for sure.
Just got it. Can we zoom in, please?
I can line you up better too.
That's great there.
Nice, there it is.
Come on, please. Sheesh. Just a little zoom.
Now's the time where you tap the grip lock and lose it all. Whoops.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
forward that thing.
Forward box coming in. Then I'll set the Zeus up here and the Orion.
Oh, a little heavy on the box.
A little heavy on the box drawer close, yeah. Whoops. What am I doing? This.
I feel like that's where the box was originally, because now it's hanging out in front of the cinema cam.
I zoomed the cinema cam wider recently.
I see.
I'm going to pan left and tilt up.
That's not bad, actually. I give you that kind of angle.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to do
You
that.
have to do that, yeah, and then it gets all into the wrist again.
Right.
We do have the flapper paddle, so hopefully it'll be easier. And speaking of, I'm going to work on getting the Orion out. I figure maybe we get that close to the craft-ish, and then you can do more. Does that sound reasonable?
Sure.
Okay. How's the hand cramp?
It's my pinky.
Oh yeah.
Pinky cramp.
This will also confirm we can actually reach. Which I believe we can, but... What do I want to do here? I want to go... I'm going to zoom in the stereo cam a bit. It's going to be pretty reachy for old Orion.
Well, I could get it over towards you more.
Yeah, it might be okay.
Won't be able to see it. But where am I here? Can we zoom, let me just, can I just take the Zeus for a sec?
Yeah, go for it.
Can you zoom in, please?
Let me know if you did adjustments. I'm not watching it.
That's pretty good. Just want to check where I'm going to need to be. Zoom in more, please. It's good there. That is...
I think I can make this work.
I think that's in there. Oh,
cool. Yeah, I do think I can make this work.
I want to go deep in there, right, Steve?
Yep.
I'm going to tilt up on the Zeus
Perfect.
one
That
bump.
seems great.
Okay, unlocked off. Zeus is yours, whatever. Oh,
Okay.
I'm moving the bars a little bit there. I think.
That's how we know it's in.
Holding it down.
Proof.
Do I have any more elbow up? Yes, I do. Nice.
Is there any view in which we're going to be able to see the O-ring?
180 cam, I think.
Yeah, 180 cam is fully zoomed in.
Okay, I can see
I don't
it.
know. I might be able to get you a bubble on it, actually. Let's see here.
What's the bars temperature on shore?
Yeah, there you go.
Just
I
out
can
of
zoom in
curiosity.
too much. You know it moves slower if you zoom in on bubble. So if it's running away on you, you can just zoom in too far, line it up, and then zoom back out.
Oh, that's great. On bubble, thank you.
Yeah, cool. I can iris, so blow out the background just to see that O-ring.
Yeah.
Maybe I will stay zoomed in, actually.
Yeah,
Steve,
that's
the current
great right
bar's
there.
temp is 300.3
Okay.
degrees.
So it
Let's
stayed
do
the
some
same?
more line uppage here.
Stable.
Yep.
What am I going to do? Let's go. Ugh. Gotta think about this. That, do I have any more elbow up? That's all my elbow up. So I gotta roll forearm. Maybe there?
Yeah, I think if you, are you going to do a pitch? Is
I
that,
can do pitch,
yeah.
yeah.
I think that's going to be pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna do one quick wrist roll here. Maybe? Let's try pitch out here. I'm about one hockey puck from it. Half a hockey puck.
See it coming in the bubble.
Quarter hockey puck. Let's try there. Science, you ready for a trigger attempt?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry.
So what about
Sorry, that was just...
that was very funny. I'm gonna just drop this and then try with the jaws.
Yeah.
All right, maybe I'll just leave it in there for fun. That was very funny. I guess we didn't have it seated fully.
I guess we didn't.
I think I'd
Okay, that's fine. Not going to be deterred by that. We're going to keep working here.
Ooh.
Just going to punch it once, and then I'm going to remember to turn the pressure down next time. That's better. Okay. I can still probably, maybe this way. Oh, I need more pressure now. Let's try pitch out now.
I don't think you have to go for it in one fell swoop. I think you can even
Just bump it? Okay, I can try that.
then I gotta know if I need to fight you a little bit too.
Yeah, roger. Okay, I'm gonna go for a bump.
Oh, you're pushing me away.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pitch back in. So I need to change my angle, I believe. Let me try something here. A little something, something.
Other option, I guess, would be like you'd have to drop that thing, but would be a open jaw, a little bit, and then close jaw.
Yeah.
Move, potentially.
Let me do a little more of this here. Oops, this one here.
Wish I could see the tip of the gas tight a bit, but I can't.
Yeah, I know. I might be able to do one more of those cycles here. Let's do. I'm under it now. Rats. Okay, I might try there. Yeah, I'm not quite square to it still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll try one more bump a pitch out, but if it doesn't work, we have to try something else. Oh, it's going. Yeah, it's going. You happy with that position still?
It's I don't, yeah, maybe.
Okay, well, what would you like to do, back row? It is going to trigger, but it's
pushing the nozzle forward, but I think there was still space in there.
Okay. Did it slip off there?
No.
Happened. Okay. Should I pitch out more?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to slip off. Seconds from slipping off. There it is. I didn't move anything. It just...
You might have the other finger now, actually.
Could try that. I don't know. Let's go this way. One bump. Come on. Do it. Do it. Okay. Pitch out. No. It's not going to go. Okay. Get this out of here. Pitch in again.
I like to check my...
If you're out of there, yeah, let's check the nozzle position before you
pull this away.
Jump back in.
How would you like to see that? Maybe bubble?
I'm just going to move a little bit.
Not on bubble.
I'm going to come out.
Roger.
Yeah, it seems good still.
It was pretty far in there, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, bubbles getting blown out again.
Yeah, that seems right.
Okay, we'll do more of the same. I really wish we had that flapper in there correctly. I'm gonna roll this back.
You could try, I mean, we could just drop that thing and you could try it like a jaw close.
Yeah, I could. Like a jaw.
Like you
I
open
see.
the jaw and then get the finger in there and then jaw close, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. I wonder if I can get the jaws underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me try. Let's see here. Let's go. Why can't I roll that more? There we go. Oop, bonk.
Yeah, that moved the nozzle,
Yeah.
but it looked like it went right back down
right
in
back,
the same
yeah.
spot.
Yeah,
I'm
agreed.
watching it from the Cinecam.
My goodness, it just
Up
goes.
again.
Like bumping it, it doesn't move, and then I think I need to, can I turn down, put forearm roll? That's 3. Sorry, 4. No, they're all at 1%. Okay, well, I need less pressure there, I guess. Are we happy with nozzle position now? I've lost the plot.
I'm watching it in Cinecam. It looks...
I think it's in the same spot.
Seeing the same spot? Okay, I'm going to try pitch out again. Bubble is on the O-ring-ish. I'll tilt down just a bit.
Let's move it a tiny bit.
Yeah, that was the first attempt. Okay, pitch out, coming now. Just one bump at a time.
Yeah, it's going. Cares about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That's good trigger.
That's fully
Boom,
triggered.
that's
Okay,
full
I'm
trigger.
pitching
Yeah,
back in.
I watched
And
nozzle.
It actually went better. It went
stayed
better.
constant.
Okay, can you come out of it, please, video? Let me get this right out of here for you. Need more pressure for that.
Oh, watch your... No, it's me. Watch me.
Watch you. Okay, I'm good for now.
Yeah, for anyone that's tuning in wondering what we were just doing, the ROV is holding a gas-tight sampler.
Okay, where are we gonna stow this?
Are we putting this eventually on the tool basket?
Well, 4 or 5 can go back on the tool basket. 1 or 2, depending on how many we put in the tool basket, have to come up on the ROV. So
Okay.
it's kind of your choice.
I think if we can, let's load them all up on the tool basket until we run out of room there, you know?
Yeah.
Sure.
Which means maybe we stow this in the box the same way we got it out, so we can grab it again.
Okay.
HD is retracted. I can follow you down here. Forward box opening. And should we try that hockey puck paddler again?
Sure.
It's just so slippery with those snaggle teeth.
Steve, are you going to want another gas tight here? Okay.
And these samplers are designed to be tightly sealed, so when we take a hydrothermal fluid sample, we don't lose any of the dissolved gases that might be in the fluid. And as you can see, this device has a nozzle that requires really precise ROV maneuvering into the vent.
I didn't copy that, Steve. Did you want another gas tight here?
He is checking in with...
Oh, okay.
I think I say that was a good gas tight. I think those are ours, or I can't remember. Doesn't matter if they're ours, and they're probably... I think we're okay.
I think next step will be connecting up the serial sampler behind us.
Right.
Okay.
So once you have this stowed, we can move towards
Box
the
coming
junction
in.
box off to our west.
Do you want to grab... We should grab the puck at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it somewhere. I'm sure we're going to need the port manip for something else, so I probably don't want to put it there. You want a forward box, or what do you want to do?
Let me just put it down right. Do you want it in the box, or do you want to just put it down?
On the channel is probably fine. We're not doing any evasive maneuvers right now. Come wide on stereo cam. What is it called? Cinema cam? Upper? Whatever.
Stereo.
So So Marv thought it was good too, and he agrees that we should probably get a sample elsewhere.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you, Marv. Well, it sounds like we'll power on this.
Yep.
And get in position to do the wand.
It's not that.
It's nice
really
because I
long
also, while
multi-word one.
sitting there, I had a view of it in the 180, so we can make sure we're not pulling on the cable too tight or anything.
I think it's the one stuck to the monitor on the ROV shop.
Awesome.
So everybody on shore agrees that it was a good sample and we should sample elsewhere.
Roger that. So for this little survey of where to run the cable, should I just follow this orange oily?
No, I was more concerned about just which side of all of this we'd approach from. And
Okay.
we'll just approach from the north and make sure we don't put it right on top of the bars, and we should be fine.
Sounds good.
But yes, this will lead us right back to the junction box. I can even probably see it up ahead there in your cinema.
We visited that earlier when we were looking for bead bags.
Yes.
So this green cable is actually yellow, I think, but I don't know how to turn green, but it seemed to have turned green. I think it's the uplink.
Okay, so we're facing west. This is the east side of the junction box.
So this is the bars cable running here. We might want to scoop that off and move it in this direction, because this whole cable here is what we're going to want to use.
This, can you tell me that again at the start of this loop here, coming up into view now?
Actually, I think this is all the bars cable.
Okay.
So up here on the bullhorns is the cable we're looking for.
Understood. Let's go have a gander.
Just ask Gabby to grab it before she comes up.
Raj.
Probably.
Send a photo to the chat.
So I believe this cable that's on the bullhorns does come and do a big loop that way. But
I'll get another view of it here.
Yeah, let's get a good view, see what we're doing. This is the bars cable that comes from the far side. So if you want to back up from here, we should get a great view.
And this 180 cam's pretty helpful for it too.
Oh yeah.
Big loop there.
Yeah. So I do actually think that this cable running along here is just slightly on top of all this cable that we're going to be running, and I think that's fine. We could grab it and just bring it a little towards us, and then we know we're clear of it.
And the loopy one is the non-bars cable, correct?
Yeah, so this one that has seemingly a couple markings on it, let's just elbow it a bit closer towards us.
Sounds good. I guess we'll start right under where the jaws are now. That's the main offender.
We're just sorry, I lost the plot there. We're going to
pull the cable this way.
Okay.
So yeah, this one right here, we'll just elbow it in a little bit closer towards us and clear these loops.
Can we do the open jaws twist?
Sure.
Dealer's choice.
Open jaw twist.
Let me get a little lower first. Oh, no, that's as low as we get. I am apparently landed right on the face of the DVL. Whoops.
It's a way down there.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
Yeah. Sorry,
I know you're trying to help.
I landed on a trampoline, so. Nice.
Sorry.
I'm trying to hold still. I'm not doing great. Nice.
And that looks good.
Great.
That was perfectly executed.
Yeah.
Nailed it. In record time.
Anticipated.
Okay. We've got some more on toppage over here. Do we care about that?
No, I think that's all this. All this cable is going to pull free from that.
Okay.
It's all under it. So we're looking for that connector right there.
And we want to get it from underneath that loop, probably?
I believe that's all its own cable.
So you want us to just grab it as is?
Oh, I
just
see
go
what you
under,
mean.
grab
Yeah, go.
That little
go
loop.
under
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get under there, yeah.
But I imagine it's already been down there, down that field. So it's probably enough to pull off.
Move that out of the, like,
I think it's either move it or just go underneath it and grab the connector.
We're pulling in the right direction if we need to take more off the bullhorns anyway, so it doesn't matter, yeah. It doesn't look like it has a normal parking position in it.
It has the weird one.
We're gonna have
a pull fest.
Little different style.
Nice. Oops.
I see it's connected to the
Lovely.
second one on the right.
Whoop, whoop, last second move there. Nice. I think that gives me the warm fuzzies. Well, how do we like that?
We're fine with that.
Great. So should we start making our way over yonder?
Please do.
All right, yondering now.
You might want to take a little bit of elevation to clear these rocks.
Okay. I'm gonna go put a wrap on my tether here.
Good afternoon, Ocean Adventurers. How's everybody doing?
Great. Rock and roll.
Excellent, excellent. I've just taken over for Yuko. I am the lovely and talented Monica, K-12 Education Coordinator. Not to be confused with the grumpy and unpersonable Monica.
Also on staff?
Sometimes. Not today, though. She had an excellent afternoon nap, so unlikely to make an appearance.
Glad to hear it.
Yep. Get the lovely and talented Monica instead. Mr. Nico, could you tell us, what are we up to? What are we doing? What's the 5-minute heads out?
5-minute heads out.
Okay, no, give me more. Give me an hour.
So yeah, we just finished taking a gas tight sample at our vent location that we call Sanya Village.
Mm-hmm.
We confirmed the temperatures in there were appropriate for what's coming next, which is the installation of the gas tight serial sampler.
Ooh.
Min. So right now we are just getting a connector from our junction box and taking it over there, and we will power it up and confirm it's working before inserting the wand.
Oh, the wand of power, my favorite. Excellent. There's a great question in the chat here.
Hey, just quick to interrupt. Nico, can I pull on this, or are we sure it's clear of all loops and rocks over there?
I am not sure of that.
So we'll just watch tension?
Yes, please.
Okay, sounds good.
Question in the chat here, wondering if we ever do dives purely about exploration and finding cool critters underwater as opposed to maintenance and other tasks. Yes and no. So a big part of our goal, of course, is the maintenance of the Ocean Networks Canada infrastructure, including the instruments and tools that are there to provide for continuous deep sea monitoring. We are going to head to some other locations, though, including Middle Valley, Barkley Canyon, and Cascadia, where we're going to be doing a little bit more of the kind of visual surveys, creature viewing kind of type stuff. We do definitely sort of have more of a 70-30 balance as opposed to some of Nautilus's other expeditions, but certainly we do try and take time to stop and smell the sea life, view the roses. Not really sure what the right phrase would be there, but yeah, we do get to look around and check that kind of stuff out in the coming days.
Okay. Hi, Nico.
Hello.
Okay, so it sounds like I'm following this cable, the oily that's in front of me, to the left. Does that sound correct?
Let me just look at you. What's your heading right now? Are you facing south? Yes, then yeah.
Okay.
And
yes, sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Keep on this side of it all.
Which side?
The side you're on.
Okay. Sounds good.
Look in the Herc sonar there.
For what? What do you?
For where you're going.
Okay, it's the near target at like 350 or something. Okay.
Well.
I mean,
not
vehicle relative.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'd stay up high.
Oh, okay.
Possibly,
Yeah. Trying to clear the rocks, make sure they don't get snagged. We'll watch for tension on this oily, and you might just have to do it.
I'll go slow.
Yeah.
I can see the box right there.
And so we know this oily goes over the other cable?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, they're clear from each other. So we'll take the cable we've got now and head in a direction like this until we plug it into the back of that.
Great question from the chat about what exactly does Atalanta do? And Atalanta basically protects us from the ship heave. So
just sorry, one sec.
Oh, please go ahead.
So you know, Gabby.
Yeah.
So just to the right of the box is the hydrothermal vent that we are gonna put the probe into. So you don't want to fly over top of this. You want to go around.
Yeah.
So,
go around.
Stay back
right
and
here?
come
Go
around
to
this
yeah,
way.
I was going to go to the left.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm tracking.